Hey, welcome to another edition of the Success Principles for Housewives and Stay-at-Home Parents. My name is Dr. Mrs. Blessing Ishomo. I'm a family and sex coach, a leadership coach, and a network marketing professional. I'm excited to bring the things I'm learning and things that I've worked to you and see how you can pick one or two things and achieve your goals this year. We've done 11 episodes already. Yesterday, we looked at visualization. I love talking about it. And today we are looking at the success principles number 12, act as if. So there are three of these principles that are, I would say, easy, cheap, fun to do. The affirmations, visualization, and this one we're about to talk about, act as if. You are bringing your subconscious mind and your emotions into aligning into what you want, activating the reticular activating system. We talked about it yesterday, to focus on that thing. Once you are passionate about something, the reticular activating system says this thing is important to our master. Once you're emotional, once you are always thinking about that, it's added to the things that are brought to your focus, to your awareness, because so many things come our way, and the reticular activating system will filter out as many, not everything. You are not aware of all that is around you and all the opportunities, only the ones, the images, the belief system you have, the images you have in your head that is focused on. So we want to intentionally focus on getting what we want out there, activating the reticular activating system so that it would help us, draw those things in. So there's this quote that this particular chapter started with. It says, believe and act as if it is impossible to fail. Wow, by Charles Catherine. And this man has gone on to have over 100 plus patents and gotten doctorate degrees from close to 30 universities. Wow. He is so sure of himself. So I was just thinking, if you believe and act as if it is impossible to fail, and everything that is coming your way is leading you to your goal, how different will this world be? So when you act as if you are already where you want to be, you are saying, okay, we're still using that example of having a goal of earning $100,000, and you act as if you already have the $100,000. What would that do for you? How would you show up? If you are intending to serve people and be rewarded with the $100,000, what kind of attitude, how will you show up to those people? What would you say? How will you do your presentations? How will you negotiate? How will you follow up? How will you do the things that would match someone that is earning that amount? Another thing is, if you're already living that lifestyle, how would you, what would you see? What would the environment be like? Begin to live and act as if you already have it. Would you dress shabbily? Would you talk anyhow? How would you respond when people reach out to you? There's a saying that for you to get what you want, if you help a lot of people get what they want, you will get what you want. It's not just the money value, Although money is very important, because when you put a money value to something, money is just an exchange. It's the reward for the value you put out there. But much more than that, how you do one thing is how you do every other thing. I repeat, how you respond to a particular thing is the same way you would respond to other things. So starting to behave like someone who is hardworking, someone who is smart, someone who is intelligent with how to handle money, someone who people can look up to and trust, it begins to affect how you live your life. And many times, thank you so much for joining. Oh, thank you, Pastor Sydney. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate. And many times you see someone start working out. They start with maybe taking a walk for 30 minutes. And then you notice that in other areas, the way they do business, the way they relate with people begin to improve. It's the same thing. Your being, how you show up. So why don't you start now to start showing up like that person that you are intending to be? So he shared in the book about a millionaire party that he attended. Everybody dressed the part, and it was really transformational. Many people were not used to going to a highbrow or a very expensive hotel. They were out of their comfort zone, but they made them feel that night that, look, you are already a millionaire. So, and they talked like they've accomplished their goals. And then there is this other one, the Come As You Will Be party. 5 years from now, the goals that you have written down that you would achieve. I smile, you see there's a big smile on my face for the fact that I'm recalling something that happened 2 years ago. So I've shared it in one of the series. I was privileged to be on a cruise with Jack Canfield. Now I was so excited about going for the cruise, that I did not really read all the things we were asked to do to prepare for the cruise and all that. So, but when I just wanted to see Jack Canfield, I was so excited. And then I came for this cruise. We were learning a lot: visualization, meditation, hug process, different things. I was just soaking all in. And then, like 2 days or so, a few days to the end of that cruise, Jack announced that we're going to have a dinner, and it's going to be a Come As You Will Be in 5 years, a dinner. And that thing you want to achieve, come with it. Oh, wow. I was wondering, how am I going to do this one? I didn't come. I want to be an author. I want to help a lot of people. How am I going to do it? So I took a diary that I got from another program that I attended just before I joined the cruise. I wrapped it with a plain paper back, and then I wrote best-selling author of the 5F series. And then we all sat down after the dinner and all that. They made everyone, hello Enuma, thank you so much for joining. They made us move around and talk to people. Initially, it was a bit weird. I would walk up to somebody and say, hello, how are you? My name is Dr. Mrs. Blessing Ishomo. I'm the best-selling author of the 5F series and other books. This is what I've done. This is what I've done. And the person would say, oh, you know what? Let me show you my new yacht, the new house, and this is my girlfriend. We're getting married. All these things was make-believe. And we did it. We moved from we were listening to different people. Some people had some really mind-blowing goals, and they were excitedly talking about it, that 5 years ago I achieved this, I achieved that. And it was such a wonderful feeling. I was excited. After the first 2-3 people that I talked to, I became really bold. I became more convinced about being an author and all that. And I was just sharing and sharing. And they were sharing, I was listening. People were sharing of how they want to save the world in different ways, gratitude, different things. At the end of that day, when I was going back to my room, I was so elated. I believed more in myself. I was so happy. And I want you to know that I am actually almost close to getting that book out. I am so happy that I participated in that Come As You Be party. And I am organizing that for friends as well. I'll be putting out the link for those who would want to go deeper into the success principles and how, you know, they can work towards achieving their goals but before the end of this year. It's one of those tools, acting as if, playing the part. You know, some people say fake it until you make it. There is no faking it here. It is not hypocritical. It is you going into the future to say, this is what I have achieved. It's like they say reverse engineer. You are there and you are looking back at, you know, the journey and the success. And you know what? It is real. Where you want to go exists. That money you want to achieve exists. Whatever you want to become already exists. Is a vibration, and while you are here, you can come up to that vibration using your subconscious mind. Using your subconscious mind and staying in that flow. Yes, Come As You Be party or acting as if is not the only thing that you need to become successful, but it's one of those things that will drive in that emotion, drive in that success. Because your subconscious would remember the emotions, the feelings, the happy, how you felt and how you see yourself. So these days, I wake up with that mindset of, how would an author, how would a coach, how would a successful network marketing professional show up? How would someone who wants to serve 1,000 people show up? I don't wake up with, what a day, oh, again, we have to do this thing again. I don't wake up with that. Whenever I act as if, I already feel motivated. Someone who is focused and hardworking, wakes up early, gets the things done, and is out to reach out and help people, add value, under promise, over deliver. That's the kind of thing for the fact that you act as if. So today I want to challenge you to get something that you desire to achieve. It could be writing the amount you want to achieve, or writing a check or whatever, and you keep it by you, and you look at it, and you look at what you would become, or who you would be just by having that, and then you begin to act in that direction. He talked about the first time he got to know about it, someone in the bank who, from the cashier, the person would always wear the suit, he talked well to people, he carried himself like the bank manager, and not too long afterwards he actually got the post of the bank manager. And Jack Canfield said he approached him and said, wow, congratulations, I see the way you carry yourself. He said, I studied how bank managers behave, and that's what I wanted, and I started acting like them. So who do you want to become? Study that person, study that position, study that state, and act, be, do all that you would do then. Start doing it now. You want to have a charitable organization, you want to help people, start small, start doing it now. apportion a part of your the amount you are earning now, and give it, feed the hungry, help the less privileged. What are you looking to achieve in the next 5 years? After you affirm and you visualize, immediately start acting as if you are already there. And you would see your mind, your reticular activating system, pull you to the resources, to the opportunities, to people that would help you achieve that goal. So in the next 24 hours, what would you show up as? Tomorrow morning, show up as the person that is successful, the housewife that is crushing it, and the person that is affecting lives and having money to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Thank you so much for your time, and bye for now.